Zach Daly with your Army Black Knights weekend preview. It's a jam-packed weekend here at West Point. The Black Knights hockey team get things started on Friday night at 7 p.m. when they take on the Huskies of UConn. UConn used to be a former Atlantic hockey team, but they moved over to Hockey East this past season, and the Army Black Knights are getting ready for a team they've seen a lot of over the past couple of seasons in their second-to-last non-conference game of the year.
You know what? It seems weird to say UConn Hockey East team because they were in our league and obviously playing league games against them. But you know what? I know that they're trying to make a big step, and you see some of the guys that they have on their roster. It'll just be a matter of time for sure. So anytime you have an opportunity to play a Hockey East opponent, it's certainly something that we look forward to, but hopefully we'll go a long ways toward making us better as we get ready to head out to Air Force after this weekend. But really excited about the opportunity to play against them here Friday night.
Army men's and women's basketball host arch-rival Navy this weekend in a basketball doubleheader. The men tipping at 12 p.m., the women right after at 2:30. Both teams come into this game with a 1-2 record in Patriot League play, and know that beating their rival is going to be key moving down the rest of the stretch of Patriot League play.
Well, it's not our first time on national television. We've played a number of times already this year on national TV, on ESPN against Duke, and certainly at Southern Cal when we beat them out there. That game was televised. But that's something that's great for our fans and our alumni base, for our players. We're not running different plays because we're on national TV. It's great exposure for the program and the academy, but other than that, it doesn't change anything we approach from the game.
We know Navy, regardless of what they were picked preseason, regardless of any of that. I mean, between Navy and Army, we've won for the last 4 championships, and Navy won 3 in a row. So, plus they were the regular season champs last year. They've been to 4 straight postseason tournaments with them going to the NIT last year. So, we know their tradition. We know what they're capable of, and let's be honest. I mean, they came out and came off a tough loss to Loyola. They beat Lafayette pretty convincingly. So, I mean, we lost to Lafayette. So I just don't think that there's anybody, including Navy, that we could ever, underestimate or worry about in terms of what they're capable of doing. They've got good personnel. They're young, but they play well together, and they have a great system.
Finally, the Army track team will take part in the Army 5-way meet this weekend on Friday and Saturday in their first meet of 2015.
We had some good competitive efforts in that meet, and I would hope that we could pick up where we left off, and we'll compete almost everybody this weekend. Everyone who's healthy will be competing, so we'll get to see the entirety of our team, whereas in December a lot of the cross-country people did not compete. Now the vast majority will, so we'll have a complete look at our team after this weekend. And really it's about trying to identify the people that we can count on in our championship meet, the Patriot League meet, and the people we can count on in our dual meet in the Star Series. So we're trying to figure out what positions people will play for us. So we move them around in events and see who has the ability to help us more in events when we get to the Navy meet and then the Patriot League meet. So a lot of this is figuring out where people fit in the puzzle.
For updates on these games all weekend long, make sure you stay tuned to Night Vision and tune in across the Army Sports Network. That's going to do it for your weekend preview for Night Vision. I'm Zach Daly.